What's up, fam? Welcome back. Man, this has been one of the craziest, I will say, seasons for crypto by looking at the issue that we are at hand, right? In a couple more hours, because it was May 18 Asian time, in a couple more hours, we're gonna be having the proposal out from Terra Luna Duquan. And well, in this live, everybody, super chill, relaxing, and of course, just want to hear what the community has to say. I have the survey, I have the voting out. What do you think Terra Luna must do? Forking, burning? It's all up to you guys, so go ahead and vote. Welcome back, everybody. Don't we want to see more action on the price of Terra Luna? I want to see more action on the price of Terra Luna, to be honest with you. So honestly, this is a live for all of us. I want to listen what you have to say. I'm going to go ahead and read your comments. I'm going to go ahead and slowly but surely, because we take a look at the whole market right now. Bitcoin is steady 7+ weeks with downtrend, sideways trading. Crocoin down 20 cents, 19 cents. Not bad, not bad. I like it. We've talked about it. There's really great news out there for everything. I mean, honestly, guys, I mean, it's just once we are back to a bull season, honestly, we're gonna be extremely fine. I'm not worried about cryptocurrency. I'm not worried about my Bitcoin and my Crocoin and all my protocols. I'm not really worried about it. I feel really great. So I'm just taking them, adding them, increasing them, and that's it, right? I think we can all agree with that. You like Cardano, you like algorand, you like Shiba Inu, you like whichever one. Well, believe me, you're buying it at an amazing price right now, so you don't have to worry about, even though if it goes even lower, I think you should be fine at the end of the day. But the topic at hand and what a lot of people are discussing, and I think it's of course great to mention, is what Terra Luna is going through, because someone who has been in the cryptocurrency place since 2021, I really haven't seen the entire macro history for cryptocurrencies. Like in 2016, we had Ethereum fork where we got Ethereum and then Ethereum Classic. And from what I know and from all my research, it just was a discussion, arguments between the founders, among the founders, which were, about more than 5 founders or like 5 developers, main people from Ethereum. And at that point, they say like, you know what, we don't like the direction this is heading. And what we're going to be doing is separating. And then that's how we got, Ethereum Classic. And that's how we got the Ethereum that we all know right now. But this is a different story. Now we have a project that just liquidated so many people. People were on margin. They were crushed right now. Then the DeFi space, more than 20 billion in TVL got decimated. And I've shown you that on DeFi Llama. From a Cronos perspective, we were always kind of looking up to Terra Luna and Ethereum, right? Kind of like unreachable Ethereum and Terra Luna down. So right now, here's the deal, everybody. Will Terra Luna, the one that I'm showing you right now, this one, the Terra Luna that we have right now, will this survive? Honestly, guys, I don't think so. Like, how in the world are you gonna be bringing this price back to its normal price? I don't think there's a way. It's just gonna be extremely difficult. And burning, I mean, who knows? Because burning, how many trillions would you have to burn, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and open the discussions. I love it. Let's go ahead and listen to everybody, and don't forget to vote. 40 votes right now. Let's go ahead and get more. Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel, and welcome aboard. My name is Oscar Ramos. Happy to have you here. It's Tuesday night light, and I decided to aboard this topic because, of course, everybody's waiting for what's to come in a couple more hours, because the 18th, right now, it's already the 18th in Asia, and of course, they're gearing up to the vote for this new proposal. And well, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what most of you guys have already seen, which is the complete rejection from the Terra Luna holders. Because you've seen it before, I'm sure, guys. You've seen it before. So welcome, guys. Who do we have here? What's going on, Mommy? Jimmy, Eloy, John, William, Dan, Razor, Walkie, Molt, and Frank. What's going on, guys? Hit me up, Oscar, influencers as well. We'd love to talk to you about Terra Luna, of course, email me and we'll go ahead and work something out for sure. What's going on, Oscar? Just talking about Terra Luna forking or burning. And well, let's go ahead and see what the vote is, because you can clearly see here that we haven't gone beyond the 50% retracement. That means because one, people are not buying right now, like massive people like we were right here are just not buying the project because everybody's waiting for the breaking news that are gonna come tomorrow for us here in the United States. They're gonna come tomorrow, right? I mean, everybody's waiting because as soon as they're launching and you see the proposal head to the right, head to the left, we're gonna start seeing, okay, this is how it's gonna end up. And earlier today in my video, if you guys watched it, thank you so much, I've said one of the reasons why I like blockchain and cryptocurrencies is because decentralized projects, self-claimed decentralized projects, must listen to the community. There's no other way around it. If you don't listen to the community, this would have never happened. Remember what happened with crypto.com? They slashed the rates, they demolished all the staking rewards, no more cashbacks. And guess what the crypto.com community did? You're not gonna do that. And we went on a rampage on Twitter and they did it twice. They helped the community twice. It's not the only company, of course, but Terra Luna here, I think, faces great opposition to the fork, and everybody's, putting solutions out there, and burning is one that's having the most popularity. John saying it's never gonna head back to $100. I agree with you. I mean, it has to be a new thing to finally be back to $100, passing $1 at least. But this one, I believe this one is cooked. I mean, this one, a trillion, there's just no mathematical way for you to get to $100 on this one. But we'll see how and why they're gonna be doing as they continue moving forward. So Isus, you're saying, I choose fork out of pure ignorance. Whichever mechanism returns and maintains the value of Luna and wrap Luna most efficiently is my answer. Education is what I need. I think that is a perfect question, man. That is a perfect question, a perfect answer, to be honest with you, because that is it, right? In my opinion, what has happening in the last 2 to 3 weeks just affected so many people, and mostly affected the ones that were holding for years or just months, right, before this whole debacle happened. And I think those are the people that, in my opinion, dogecoin and Terra Luna should look after. Do you agree or disagree? Tell me in the comments right now. I'm just saying, right? Because, I mean, people are buying it right now. Definitely, I think, want the burn, which makes a total sense. Those people that just bought it right now at pennies, if this burns, all of those people will be extremely happy. However, the people that bought before may not. So you need to balance it out. Who do you want to please? I think dogecoin and Terra Luna are like, who do we want to please here, right? And I don't have any say because even though I hold Terra Luna, I wasn't part of the Terra Luna project, and I, of course, have to be transparent. I'm just here a communicator. I hold some. If we go back anywhere to, what do you want? $1, or which is so difficult, right? Because mine was bought at $34. $34, dude. Like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna see that back. I bought $400. You guys already know it. So probably that money is cooked, is gone. But throughout this live, I'm gonna be showing you a lot of evidence as far as what the CEO of Binance, dogecoin, Terra Luna Foundation, and other different Terra Luna holders have said, and articles. So I mean, that's just a great competition, a great sense of ideas, and we want to listen to them all. Welcome, guys. Hey, as soon as you're getting in, go ahead and vote. What do you think Luna should do right now? Burn or forking? And tell me why. I'm going to be reading your comments because I just want to have a discussion, an open discussion, both here. So by the end of the live, we're going to go ahead and close that poll and see which one won. And thus far, with 89%, burning is winning, and 11% of people saying that forking is needed, right? And as I was explaining much earlier, how forking was the technique used by Ethereum, and well, it worked. It's not working. It's been a while now, but that wasn't because Ethereum was doo-doo and garbage. It was because there was a lot of different arguments and disagreements between the founders. That's something that when I was listening to Charles Hoskinson, that's what he said. And I'm like, well, I mean, because he was part of the founders of Ethereum. And I'm like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. But here, it's a totally different ballgame. Now you have people that have lost everything. Now you have people that because you diluted the supply so much, you had billions, and then you brought it to trillions, and then you utilize a lot of your reserves to try to bring the USD peg back to $1, and it failed. That is so disheartening. Like, that is so hugely bad. And they tried, but it did not work. What's going on, Ron? Welcome. Terra Luna should just shoot it down. Just said, why? Because they have already scammed all the community members. Pavan, how you doing, man? Welcome. What's going on, mommy? Welcome, welcome. So this is a live for us, guys. So just chill, relax, listen, and comment. And I'm going to be for you right now. It's a chill night. And in a couple more hours, like I said, because Asia time is already May the 18th. Here in the United States, it's still May 17th. Tomorrow for us is going to be a very big day because, I mean, we'll see how the community is saying. I mean, right now in this poll, 87% saying burn, then the rest saying fork. We'll go ahead and take a look at that one. Welcome. You smell crypto barbecue. Love that. So, of course, people wanted to burning and, of course, just kind of moving out of it. No worries. For it to hit $100, John says, bucks again, not even an Apple, AMC, Tesla, like 5 other top businesses will be worth $1 trillion. You take a look at that. It cannot be rescued. Some people are saying burning. Right on, Jam. Nice. That's just my opinion, and we welcome your opinion, of course. Luna holders are in denial. That is a wreck. No one wants to fork. Well, let's take a look, guys. But what just happened a week ago, right? The price of Terra Luna went crazy. Everybody was excited. I was excited. We were making content. We were buying. People made a lot of money. Remember what I've said here. The price range from the bottom all the way to the top. More than 10,000, guys. Return. Percentage gain. That is insane, buddy. And a lot of people are making money here. Now, from here, we have seen, a decrease in price. We have seen a decrease and it's just stable. Like it's waiting for what the news are gonna break out, and I understand that, right? The price of Bitcoin, I mean, at this time you're seeing it hasn't changed in the last week. It's just pretty much the same: 30,000, 29,000, 30,000, 29,000, and of course, don't forget we still have about 5 more FOMC meetings, Fed meetings throughout 2022. So these prices can easily continue, and we could see a prolonged bear market till 2022. That is just my opinion. But just to give you an idea, that 2022 is one of those years where I just checked one of my applications for gas. It's already $4 here. I've never seen it this high. It's like California prices. No way, I don't like it. I honestly don't like it. Valerie, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. This will never be anything more than a meme now. I feel bad for anyone that bought $1 or more. It's a total loss. Valerie, well, thank you for those great words. I bought it at $34. Imagine how I feel right now. Then I bought it at $181. Then I bought it at $1. And then I bought it at $303. I'm just losing. Like, I don't know how to do crypto. Of course, I know how to do crypto. But when you're looking at a meme coin like this now, it's just not the way you want it to work. It just doesn't work the way you want it, right? Robert, you're saying I am at 0.003 cents for 200,000? Oh, okay, 200,000 lunas, right? I'm like, are you buying $200,000? No way. Before the halt, hopefully they can burn the coins and revive Luna. Yep, that is what's gonna happen. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the community has to say. So here, first and foremost, the revival. Here it is. Still more than 5,000 votes. And this is just a preliminary proposal 1 day ago. And well, just no other better way to say it, right? Nobody wants to fork. Nobody wants to fork. No one wants to fork. We don't want fork. They just want burning. And this just speaks volumes because tomorrow we're having this new proposal and everybody's going to be voting. And if these are going to be the results, what I was telling you, right, is, well, if Terra Luna does not follow through and they see that nobody wants to fork and they do the fork, how in the world are you expecting to gain the trust back. How? I just don't know. Like, you guys know how to get the trust back from millions of people, millions of holders, when you're doing what the community is not asking you to do? That is a tough decision. And I think Duquan and all of the Terra Luna beautiful developers and people working on it created something really massive and huge and great. The problem was that it was exploited. There was no really great mechanisms to protect it at that time with this stablecoin algorithmic peg stablecoin, not using US dollars or any other type of cryptocurrency besides Luna. And now we saw what just happened. It's not an easy, I will say, task to complete, and this is going to create a precedent for later on and other different stablecoins, algorithmic stablecoins. I must learn from this if they want to do a better change for cryptocurrency, because what this has created, everybody, is the Fed, the Treasury Department looking at Terra Luna and putting pretty much most, if not all, crypto and stablecoins in one bucket. And that is not really Gucci for crypto, because then this is another addition to don't do cryptocurrency because you can lose all your money type of thing. And we don't want that for sure. Sameh, do you think that they will respect the voting results, or they already decided to go for their plan? That is a great question, and that kind of goes back to what I was saying, right? If they do not honor what the community is saying right now with more than 5,000 votes, and let me show you one, right? Here it is. I have it here in Terra Station. So this is the one that I was kind of looking at all these different projects, because you go to governance and the Terra Station, you see everybody kind of creating their own, buckets. And this was created 3 days ago when they firstly announced the type of like the survival plan. And in this case, according to these votes, you need to meet quorum, which if you guys don't know what quorum is, that is like the minimum. So it's valid what you're trying to raise. So according to the Terra Station metrics, they're still missing millions of votes to meet quorum. Now, I don't know how this works in Terra Station, that if it does go, if it doesn't go, but kind of like that is a metric they have right here. But on this one, according to what we're seeing so far, it's 52 million votes already here. And if you want to vote, the only thing you have to go ahead and click and then connect your wallet and pay a little bit for the transaction fee, and you are going to be well on your way to vote. Burn and remedy the fee with each Luna transaction. That is what most of the people want as compared to the forking. So if you're just arriving here to the live, do me a favor and go ahead and vote. I want to go ahead and see what the community is saying. And don't forget to smash the like button, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel. I'm going to go ahead and give you a shout out here. And welcome to the family, guys. Welcome, welcome. Pretty happy to have you here in the house. I'm a lunatic. I have over $6,000 worth of Terra Luna, Chris. So I hope you still have those 6,000 worth. If not, I of course know what's happening for you. Really tough situations, I'm sure. Richard, if the price drops to 3 zeros after the announcement, I might gamble a little bit more and keep in mind no more minting. Yeah, I think that's another point, right? No more minting, because as soon as you start adding past 10 trillion, it's over. It's just, already it's already kind of like over. But if you add more, like, you're gonna become Safe Moon. You're gonna become the total max supply of Shiba Inu. You're gonna become Shinja Inu. I don't know how many other meme coins are. You are already a meme coin. Let alone if you continue minting, forget it. Like, it's already super, super high for sure. What do you guys think? Kind of like not many people really expected this from Terra Luna. Like, come on, it was in the top 7, top 5 by market capitalization, and right now it's destroyed. Blackjack, let's go. Alexis, most learned from this. Stake your token, at least what I did, earning passive income while the market crashes. It's true. It's true. Burn will work. Check Matthew Perry's plan to get to $1. Of course. Well, that is why we're putting that question and that answer here on the poll, right? Burning can also be a remedy. If you start burning, from my understanding, because everybody wants to burn everything, I think that is one of the easiest and most, I will say, popular mechanisms in cryptocurrency, especially when you have a bunch of different tokens burning. What it is, well, you start deleting some of the circulating supply of one cryptocurrency token coin, and it is heavily used. Crocoin did it, crypto.com did it. They burned a bunch of them before even I was interested in Crocoin. Shiba Inu is doing it every single day. So the fact that if they come out and say like this can be an incredible way for Terra Luna to gain so much trust. Listen to this. If they say, you know what, we're gonna do something like, when I create a burning mechanism channel where you can just start burning your Terra Luna, like something similar to what Shiba Inu is doing, and let the community, continue burning and open up that possibility. So all the Terra Luna holders do it. That could be one way. The current way right now is working, and that is allowing, from my understanding, the old G's, the back in the day, the old Terra Luna holders, giving them a breathe. And not only that, but giving them some of those new Terra Luna tokens, and the current LUNC holders, which is going to be this one, the second project, they're also going to be getting some. So different ways to approach this, right? What's going on? Checking burns. You're down on Shiba by 80%. Diamond hands, baby. It's true. Diamond hands. Quan is not even discussing burns. I've come to the realization this isn't happening. William. Well, I think that's a great comment, because if he is not saying anything burns, definitely I think he's not considering, because he is extremely, I'm sure he's going to be, aware of what the community has to say. However, doesn't mean that he's going to do it, right? That's why tomorrow and right now having, a quick poll to see what the community has to say, I think that's going to give us an idea of what he's going to do. And Terra Luna is going to be on Twitter for a long time right now, because people want to see if the price is going to, if the price is going to continue exploding or not, right? Take a look at this, guys. So on here, a lot of people, want the holders to hold. On Duquan saying just one day ago, the new Luna, the 1 billion supply Luna, will be airdropped to LUNC stakers. So the holders of the current Luna, they will be airdropped the new Luna if it forks. Holders, residual UST holders, and essential app developers. So the taste of this is like, we're going to be helping a lot of the people that suffered major losses if we fork. That's what they're trying to do. Here also, the TFL wallet will be removed from the airdrop and making Terra a fully community-owned chain. Well, here's the problem, my friend. If that community doesn't want to fork, then how in the world are you going to be having a community then? I mean, I'm just saying, right? According to this, because think about it. Are all of these 5,000 votes from the people that are holding right now Terra Luna at a devastating price, or are these 5,000 votes from people that just bought Terra Luna because of the price is extremely low? I think that's a big question. I would love to have more analytics on this to digest the reviews and the results. Because think about it, right? If this, or what is the percentage of the people that voted on this poll that hold Terra Luna since the very beginning or before this, horrific story, and how many of these just bought it a couple days ago and they just want to burn? Just opening, the conversation, right? Because from everything that I've seen, and here's a comment I want to share with everybody so you're aware. Take a look at this. I like the new Luna proposal, says this user. But why are all the new buyers who bought for pennies so loud? They are not true lunatics. That's what he's saying. They're just after profit and will dump as quickly as possible. Why do they feel they deserve something from the version 2? Need to show more support to the lunatics. And the lunatics, of course, are the ones who pretty much were the most affected, because they were staking on Anchor protocol, right? And they saw their UST decimated. Yep, somebody else says, if anything, just seems like a way to pump into a more exit liquidity. That's what they're saying, right? I'm just bringing this up to everybody here. They were all calling for a burn just to the other day as they wanted to make them a fortune. Now they want more of the supply. F them. Honestly, stakers and USD holders should be the priority. That's what he's saying. And Duquan thought you wanted to support those who supported you, not these clowns. Finally, some real lunatics, he says, another one. It's just this show with these meme coiners. Agree totally with you all. So, bro, what has Luna become with all these new meme coins? People, one guy is saying to burn back to 350 million supply when the people literally hold tens of millions of Terra Luna. And yet, of course, at the end, pretty much saying, yeah, I 100% agree. So we start seeing some people, and I don't know where they are. I don't know if they're voting because I don't really see their voices being heard, right? And here in this live, I want to hear everybody for and against, or maybe with a new plan. That is why, my friends, please go ahead and vote right here. And guess what? Having more people in the live, and 91% of people want burning, baby. 91% of people want burning. So tell me why. I'm about to read your comments. Let's go. I need a fortune, Silver says. I purchased Luna before and after the DPEG. So you understand this and you're a diamond holder. No problem. Burn Duquan. Can't believe it. So if they burn one, we still see a down pressure on the sell cost and of the coin still to drop. We're going to see a pressure onto everything. And of course, the price can come up on top. First with the news. As soon as they announce that the forking is not going to be pushed through, other different options will be observed. Not saying that burn will be considered. I'm just saying other different options. But if you go ahead and take a look at the different options from the ecosystem that it's proposing, then that is something that the Terra Luna community must be aware of, that this is what they want. Which is going to be incredible, right? If for some reason the preliminary vote, the voting tomorrow does not go through, and it is what we're seeing right now, 90 to 10%, then Terra Luna and Duquan must communicate with all the Twitter followers, with everybody, that that is the reality, and they need to come up with a new strategy, a new idea. Because if they just go and fork it without taking in consideration what most of us, like you are putting right here, want, man, I think that's gonna be some centralized company, don't you think? Not really the decentralized company that I think, or the decentralized blockchain that you come with crypto expecting from, right? Because that's, I think, what matters. You need to have consensus. You need to have anonymous support. And if they fork it, having 90% opposition makes no sense. Welcome back, everybody. What's going on? Hey, don't forget to smash the like button and consider subscribing to the channel so we have more people in the house and we get more Terra Luna holders, their opinions, their support, and voting, because we want to end the show and see what the true pulse of the people is right now, tonight. Welcome, guys. What's going on? Nice. Michael, what's up, buddy? You don't see a problem with the two of them? Cool. MMF is the next Luna. I know, right? Only crazy people don't think Terra Luna is not dead. Earl, you're saying biggest scam in 2022. BVS Finance, Tectonic, Shiba Inu, Dark Crypto, MMF Finance, the next generation. Cronos Army is here in the house. Nice. William, as a holder from months ago, I want to hear you. If you guys are holders from Terra Luna, from before this crash, please post something on the chat right now. I want to listen to what you have to say. And if you are a holder from days ago, go ahead and post something on the chat. We also are interested on what you want to say. Because here's a forum, here's a channel, here's just a space for a couple of minutes, for a couple of time that I want you guys to comment, right? As a holder from months ago, the spiral was minting new supply. If they burn, then this is the quickest way to solve and restore value. Okay, so you've been a holder and you agree with the burning. I like that. Okay, it's pretty good. Right, in a 00029, I'm holding long term on my Nano S. Forget about it and cash out at $10. guys, if the price of Terra Luna ever goes in anywhere close to $1, I think 2022 or 2023 is gonna be packed with so many millionaires. I don't think it's gonna happen, everybody, just for reference and non-financial advice. But anything that is too good to be true probably is not possible, right? Or it's just not gonna be sustainable. That's what another type of comment and noise I was hearing from a lot of people when you were receiving 20% on Anchor. Remember, you were staking your USD, doing some liquidity pool on USD for 20% on Anchor, and people were saying, how in the world are you getting 20% on a stable coin? How in the world? And this is what happened. It seems that it was an unsustainable protocol, and now we see the repercussions of that for sure. It is what it is, right? Hermie, burning will reduce the supply of Luna, which in turn and may bring up the value again. We're now swimming in trillion supply of Luna. It's true. I don't like it. I don't like it. But you have to agree, guys, that if Terra Luna starts burning everything, wouldn't that be the greatest, most massive burns in history of cryptocurrency? Because I really haven't seen any trillion level project burn all the way to billions and millions. It just wouldn't be feasible, right? I mean, at this point, I can do some price predictions for you just to give you an idea, but I don't think it's gonna work the same way, and we will just be imagining some crazy prices right now. Just for example, just take a look at this. I mean, this I haven't even planned it yet, but I'm just gonna give it to you. By the way, extreme fear as always, right? Take a look at this. This is something that you may don't know, but I'm gonna show it to you. So Terra Luna current supply right now here on the coin perspective. So how does it look like? Well, you come here, we find Terra Luna, right? The price right now 3018. And what do we have here? 6.5 trillion circulating supply with the latest numbers here. 1.2 billion market cap, which is garbage, right? And 6.2 trillion on total supply. This is what we have right now. Now, I can edit this and see what the price could look like. I'm gonna delete this. So if Terra Luna had a market cap of 3.4 billion, then the price will be 175%. Now, if for some reason, I mean, this is just crazy, right? But if for some reason you're seeing it right there, from 6.5 trillion market cap, what do you guys want? What do you guys want? What is the number that you guys want to put as circulating supply? Let's do 100 billion. I think because after that will be 1 trillion. So 100 billion. I mean, I'm not saying this is gonna be ever true, but I'm just giving you an idea, right? 100 billion, around 18.8 million market cap. Sounds like, and then market cap, I have to adjust it. I mean, what do you like for market cap, everybody? Just to give you an idea, right? Let's do, 1.2 billion market cap. People are saying 1 trillion. Okay, let me do 1 trillion then. There it is, 1 trillion, okay? 1 trillion circulating supply. And then for the market cap, I think 1.2 billion sounds about right. Why not? That is for 1 trillion Luna circulating supply at a market cap of 1.2 billion. That will be an upside of 0 at 0012. That is what we have right now. That is according to coin perspective. If we have 500, because I've heard some people saying 500 billion, right? And as soon as I'm adding this one to 1.2, 1 point something, that'll be 004. So still short, and we will be needing way higher market cap at way above $2 billion on this one. Right now, the current market cap for Terra Luna. So let's go ahead and find it right now. Where do I have it here? Oh, need to bring coin market cap. So let's go ahead and get it. Terra Luna here. There you go. What do we have here? Luna market cap right now, we're seeing it at 1.2 billion. Okay. 1.2 billion. So that is exactly what I have here for you. 1.2 billion. Yes. So at 1.2 billion, reducing the Luna, according to this, still give me an upside of 0%. Okay. So on this one, I'm going to have to raise it, because if it's 1.2 billion right now with 6 trillion, well, definitely it's going to be much higher when you have less. So allowing it to be, well, around 3 billion for sure. If you remember, Terra Luna was in the 5-6 rank, so well above 10 to 20 to 30 to 40 billion in market cap. That was Terra Luna back in the day, right? So just by adding 3 billion, the price will be 19x or so. So really makes a lot of sense, right? If you start burning some of the Terra Luna, guys. That is, why I think a lot of people are really inclined to do this mechanism for sure. Welcome, guys. Hey, don't forget to like the video if you want. Of course, if you're finding some good content here, subscribe to the channel if you don't mind, and vote in that poll, because I want to see what people have to say. We have 400 votes right now, and 91% of people are saying burning, and only 9% of people are saying fork. So let me go ahead and see what up. Post anything that you want in the comments. It's all yours, guys. Let's go. You want to burn it. They need to keep the current Terra alive and burn. I think that's another good thing, right? So having the current Terra Luna alive. The thing is, everybody, is that the project that we have right in our hands right here, right now, it just might be completely dead. I mean, just thinking of the possibility, can this project be rescued? Can this project be rescued? And I think that's a hard question for all developers, because, I mean, you start burning, will that be the right approach? And the people who created it, in my opinion, know better. Could know better. Just saying, just speaking out loud my voice right now. Could know better. Just because they created it and they might know better the mechanics behind the scenes. Definitely the new holders, I mean, me included, because I bought it super cheap. Definitely the new holders, I think we want burning, so the price in a way comes up and we make a lot of money. But I think the ones that lost everything just want a resolution right now, today, right here. And I will be extremely happy for them if they get something that helps them, get some of their money back in form of drops or in form of anything that the Terra Luna Foundation can give them. That's going to be something for them. I think at the end of the day, we just want people to have something right out of this, because they really lost a lot of money. Joe Oscar, what do you have for dinner tonight? Nothing yet, because we're working and we're having so much fun here. Appreciate that. Appreciate for asking. What website is that? That's gonna be the Coin Perspective. Go ahead and do all your research there. It's a pretty cool website. I like it for price predictions and more. Enima, thank you very much for your kind and awesome support. What do you have to say? Voting should be starting now on the forking proposal. It's 9 a.m. dogecoin's time. Ooh, nice. Hey, first and foremost, thank you so very much for your time and donation, super chat. And if it starts right now, well, I think the entire community already voted, right? I think the entire community already voted on this new proposal. And the revival plan, it's tomorrow, which is right now. Of course, they're in Asia. So if those proposal, if passed, we will see a Terra split into two blockchains, Terra and Terra Classic. And this just sounds more and more to Ethereum, to be honest with you. So and all the details for this fork, well, they're just trying to bring it back to life after it crashed to zero. And dogecoin is picking up the rubbles from the aftermath and the Terra UST and Luna strategy, and suggested a recovery plan to get kind of things straight, as we know. But so far, the Terra Luna community is saying, you know what, we don't like that proposal. So Kwon proposes to fork the Terra into a new chain without being connected to UST, and that is what a lot of people have issues because they're holding UST and they want some resolution, and the only thing that the fork is going to give him, of course, is just airdrops. His proposal also states that the Terra will not be connected to any stablecoin element whatsoever. So the fork will be called Terra and the other will be Terra Classic. And some of the timeline, of course, that is happening right now. So it will be enter the first round voting tomorrow, May 18 Asian time. So as it was explained right now, that the voting could be already starting right now. So post the first round of voting, the Terra Core release and launch instructions will be published on May 21st. So right now it's May 17. May 21st is gonna be a big day, guys. May 21st is gonna be, let me see. I believe that's Friday. Let me see. I don't even know what day that is. Is that Friday, Saturday? When is it? May 21st is Saturday. Saturday, it will be crazy on YouTube. Saturday is going to be crazy on Twitter because if they announce that the fork is not going to go through, I think people are going to start buying more Terra Luna just in expectations of burning or in expectations of a different thing. Also, the time will be extended as essential developers will have time to register until May 25th. And that's another thing that most people don't know, right? That developers going and working on the Terra Luna project, they also want to vote because they have Terra Luna ever since inception, right? That's something you have to know. So the launch is expected during the last few days of May. And here's the big deal. Listen, if you're Duquan, you are honestly, I'm actually not kidding, because after listening to what Charles Hoskinson from Cardano said many times on his lives that he was getting death threats because of the scams that people were, asking. I sent you some ADA to the address on a YouTube live scam. Of course, he was getting death threats because he was like, people are asking for their money and we don't have their money. So that it was like a 2021 period where he was really emphasizing not to go for the scams. On this one, guys, I hope I'm wrong, to be honest with you. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm sure Duquan is getting something like that too. Is getting that treatment. I think it's just inevitable, right? And I think he has the pressure of the world, of the Terra Luna holders, and he needs to come to a resolution effective immediately. And I'm pretty sure he's going to keep the May timeline. So the rest of May is going to be crazy for crypto. It's going to be crazy for Luna. It's so sad. It's so sad for sure. So also the point to be noted is that the hard fork can come this far. Only the community accepts. I don't think Duquan and the Terra Luna project are going to wait until all the communities in agreement to the fork or whatever they want, whatever Terra Luna and Duquan wants. I think it has to do something quickly because people are literally going to the streets oftentimes and losing their homes and losing everything because they really put everything here. And I have been looking at some of the comments in some of the stores and they're sad. Moreover, the dates mentioned can move forward as the proposal read. Snapshots can change depending on the development readiness. Some of the reaction right now are pretty crazy. And just to let you know, as soon as it starts, we're going to start seeing some no's for sure to the plan B, as we see it right now with 500 votes in the house. Let's go, baby. I love you guys. Appreciate it. I love this kind of support. So why don't you go ahead and smash the like button right now and consider subscribing to the channel. My name is Oscar Ramos, and I'm super grateful to the Terra Luna army, the Terra Luna community who wants to do something here with their money. Because at the end of the day, I think most of us, right, we want to see, just to give you a nice idea what it could look like if we start burning. Ideally speaking, we are not, how do I put this? We're going to be in the trillions, right? From 6 trillion, forget about going under 1 trillion. Forget about it. Realistically speaking, it's not going to happen anytime soon. I'm going to reset this and just reset. There you go. So we have 6.5 trillion. Let's be realistic for a second. Okay? I might be wrong, but it's just me. Realistically speaking, I think I'm looking for if we burn, which I'm saying I don't know if it's gonna happen. I mean, what do you like? 4 trillion, 4 trillion, and then at that, right now at 1.2 billion. If you have, for some reason, we got more liquidity, we have more volume, and people start getting excited, and so I think 5 billion doesn't sound that crazy. Doesn't sound that crazy for Terra Luna, right? That is what it is. 4 billion. That is a 493% gain. Still deleting 2 trillion. So it's not going to be the easiest task of all. It's just not going to be. Now, some people are saying, like right now, 90% burn, 80% burn. You have to understand that as soon as you diluted everything to trillions, now there's people holding billions and trillions, right? So it can come to a point where you cannot burn anymore because you will run into holders' wallets, right? And at that point, we might have something like Shiba Inu, where you have a burn portal where current investors can put their Terra Luna for burning. So that will be another crazy step for Terra Luna. What's going on, Mommy of the Alka? Appreciate you kind support, my man. Thank you very, very much. Sniff, you're saying Duquan needs to catch this fade. Guitar, burn all the Terra Luna except the amount from my wallet. Classic holders, I love it. Emotions are strong and make people do crazy things. I do understand, and I think that's real. Realistically speaking, guys, if anything related or close to burning is accepted, it's gonna take a while to burn trillions of tokens, trillions of coins. So realistically speaking, remember what the top of the Terra Luna was. Just imagine going to, this is not going to happen, but imagine 10 billion. That is 12x at 0026. If we go all the way, I'm going to go ahead and make myself a little bit tiny here so you see the numbers. If we go all the way, now take a look at this, guys. This is very, very important for Terra Luna holders. If we go to 245 billion, which is not going to happen, right? Just to give you an idea. At the 4 trillion mark, we're still under $1 and under 1 cent. Sorry, 6 cents. I'm used to seeing this, but that's 10 cents. 325x. So we will really need to go to 1 trillion Terra Luna. And at 1 trillion Terra Luna, at 1 trillion Terra Luna at 245 billion market cap, which is not gonna happen, that still is under $1. That is 13x. So I want you guys to know that whichever route they take, it's just not gonna be it's not gonna make everybody happy. It's not gonna make everybody happy because this type of volatility to the market is gonna bring chaos, so much liquidation, so much movement, like the ones that we just saw when the price was collapsing to the bottom, right? So we will literally have to go to billions for us to go to passing what, like literally, there it is. I got it. 245 billion Terra Luna at a whopping 245 billion market cap. That is $1. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm telling you something that you don't want to hear, because I'm not here to tell you something that I consider is sugarcoating. I don't do that. I tell you what it is, transparent, because that's what I believe. That's what my challenge believes. This is not going to happen. We're not going to go back to 245. That is like Ethereum. Like, it's not going to happen, right? And in the short term, right? And 245 billion Luna, it's just not going to happen. But I'm just creating this scenario, right? So we've been saying $1 Terra Luna, $1. I just say it because, you know what, that's what people want to know, like this figure, 1 billion, like 1 Terra Luna, 1 Terra Luna. Looking at everything, guys, it's close to impossible for this to happen in the short term. Like, I cannot conceive this happening. I can be wrong, but am I the only one thinking this way? Put it in the channel right now. Welcome, guys. What's going on, Brandon? Happy to see you here, Brandon. So it is crazy, right? We will literally have to burn everything. And at 245 billion Terra Luna, guys, you're already at wallet addresses levels. Less than 1 trillion, you're already at wallet addresses levels. This is just impossible, pretty much. These figures are crazy, and 5,000x, that will make everybody here watching millionaires easy. And well, we'll see what happens. Luna is like the new it at low price. We've been waiting for this opportunity. 1,033x. I know everybody can afford it. So pretty much it's over for Luna. Pretty much right now for Luna, it's this project, the current Terra Luna, is way above my purview. It's just you need to step in someone else's toes, and someone, either way, either side is going to be extremely mad. Whether you fork it or you don't fork it, it's going to be extremely mad. But you know who's not extremely mad? My viewers right here, because you are awesome, everybody. And we have almost 600 votes, and 90% of the people are saying burning. So tell me in the comments right now what you want it to burn. I want to listen to your comments right now. This is one of the craziest ways to see it, everybody, right? Always want to be transparent with you guys, and just to tell you that, like, if I change this to the Shiba Inu strategy, it's a different ball game, because Shiba Inu is, of course, cannot be compared to Terra Luna in terms of project, but in terms of price and current events, it can, in my opinion. But Shiba Inu is something else. But Terra Luna right now needs to execute some effective action for all the holders that are waiting for that. And let me tell you something from the man himself. I've been saving this tweet, and I think now is the time to bring it up right now for all the viewers. CZ, Binance CEO, May 14th, personal opinion, non-financial advice. So what is the Binance CEO, which is way smarter than yours truly, way smarter, way richer, way everything than me? This is what he's saying. Are you ready? This won't work, period. That's it. Forking does not give the new fork any value. That is wishful thinking. One cannot void all transactions after an old snapshot on-chain and off-chain from exchanges. That is why the Binance CEO, that has been very vocal, it's been saying. And if you watch some of my previous videos, I told you how Binance CEO reacted, right, to Terra Luna, and how they're in a way saying, we apologize to all the Terra Luna holders about, just quoting them different prices, and came out and say, you know what, we give you guys the attention you deserve. So this is what he's saying. This is another one. Finance solution for Terra Luna and the community. Hard fork Terra 2, snapshot, and this and this and that. And this is exactly what he's saying. The hard fork. That is not going to happen. And days later, then we have the one from dogecoin saying, you know what? This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. So there's new direction of Terra Luna. So far, 92% of people saying no out of almost 5,000 plus people. Burning in process. Let's go. What's going on, Oscar? What happened to I'm Token? I'm Token is there holding and staking, baby. Holding and staking. That is what I'm saying, Martin says. Well, if the Binance CEO said it, let's go. Soto, remember Terra burned $4.5 billion in 2021. Imagine they do that now, will be more than 88.7 million lunas. Look at that, 80.7 million lunas. The fork idea is garbage, Alex says. I like the fork. Oh, here it is, going back to the price. On our like the fork idea because I kind of want it to fail. As long as Luna Classic becomes the alternative when Luna 2 fails, will steal the development's power. It's insane, right? For this one. I welcome everybody. What's going on? Having some fun with the chat with everybody here, because we're just having conversations about the current state of Terra Luna and what the future might be looking like. Basically, whatever happens tomorrow, well, for us here in the United States, and as the vote is ongoing right now, probably for Terra Luna, I'm sure that they're gonna be posting something on Twitter. So if there's something posted on Twitter, please let me know, and I want to go immediately and see the reactions there. But Terra Luna is going to be remembered in May 2022 as the greatest debacle and biggest decision in cryptocurrency history, I think, because we never seen something like this, right? Great YouTubers, great people, great investors lost an enormous amount of money in Terra Luna, and good people really lost everything. And that is really affecting a lot of things. The forking idea is going to help the old UST and Luna holders who lost everything, but not really what the current community wants, because the current community wants not the fork, but the burning idea. And that's what I see it here with more than 600 votes. That is just insane. 600 votes. Thank you, guys. Loved you. Oh, baby. Duquan needs Singapore lashes. Can't believe it. It's time to get back to trust. If they start burning, they will build trust in Luna. Yep, that's another thing that I've been saying as well. You need to listen to the community. That's exactly what I went through with my video. Because if they don't listen to the community and they go with what they want, which it may be okay and good for the project in the long term, I'm not saying that, right? But the problem is that it might take a while to get all the trust back. And here in crypto, people don't forget things like this. People just don't forget things like this. So what is the decision? For the channel and the poll is gonna be, according to more than 600 votes, it's gonna be to burn it because I just don't see what way of doing it, right? We see right here on the week, this is what Terra Luna is, everybody. Just look at this massive, and I have to squeeze because look at this. This is just crazy. Look at how much I have to squeeze this because it's so incredibly down. Finally, wow, there it is. So from here all the way, I cannot believe I'm gonna do this. From $120 all the way to peanuts. So I think most of us can agree, right, that for the price of Terra Luna, with the current supply, will never go back to this price. Never, ever, ever. Just no way for it to go to that price. But right now with this price and the weekly RSI is not even at the bottom, which kind of like is super mind bending. And the 1 day is already extremely down, and we're not seeing any movements at all. So from a technical standpoint, whether you buy it right now, tomorrow, or yesterday, you're buying one of the greatest discounts on Terra Luna as of right now. Things can change as they start putting some of this decision into action. If they decide to fork against the will to most of the Terra Luna holders, I'm gonna be eating my popcorns on the side because, man, that's gonna be so exciting. Duquan right now, has he said something right now in the last couple of minutes? Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the chat here. Nope. But I mentioned this earlier, how he's retweeting all of the projects that are supporting his cause. It's just so fantastic. He's retweeting Chainlayer, BT Secure. So basically all of the people that support the fork. Here it is. We are here with you. We are here and committed. The Sigma continues on Terra B2, and we will stay, and we are in. Guys, what do you think about them? What do you think about it? Like, tell me in the comments right now. What do you think about that? Do you like it that they're with Duquan? Do you don't like it that they're with Duquan? What do you think about that? Think about this one. Last week, Terra Money underwent a devastating attack to buy and underestimate the resilience of the unity of the Lunatics family. Rebuilding from a fresh start won't be easy, and it's all the support. Count on us. I mean, there's still people there that follow Duquan and follow Terra Luna, and it seems that they want the fork. Woo! Welcome, guys. What's going on? There's any WhatsApp group to get information about the crypto market and advice. The best pull his finger. I can't believe it. Duquan will everything for Terra Luna. Amazing times. Fork it. There you go. Some forking people. I love it. Love to see some forking people here. Absolutely. New coin will be not good. No one wants it. That's facts. Everybody will be on classic. They can fork it all the way. No money will be in it. Well, let me tell you guys. Let me tell you, like, if they fork it and they have this new Terra Luna and then we have a Terra Classic, people are gonna be buying the Terra Classic, guys. Just because the two of them, because they're gonna coexist. I believe I saved that here. It's in my, well, it's somewhere in my bookmarks, but he said that it's gonna coexist. That's what he said. On here, we haven't heard anything when it comes to voting, and I know it's already Asian time here, which is early for them in the morning. And if we are hearing some type of news, might be much later in the live, which probably gonna be gone. But just to let you know, it's coming up really, really fast. And one of the things about the Luna Foundation Guard is that they had 80,000 bitcoins, but now they have 300 plus bitcoins. So 80,000 bitcoins, billions of dollars gone and devoured, trying, of course, to get that US peg. It's just difficult. Difficult situations require difficult actions for Terra Luna, for sure, guys. And will this impact the Terra Luna price? Well, let me tell you. Well, it's not the first attempt that Terraform Labs try to bring the Luna price and the USD peg to normal levels. I think, guys, what we can understand from the forking is that they just gave up on this. They just gave up on this. They gave up on USD. They gave up on trying to bring it back. I think they already know it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. That is one of the greatest truths right now. Because if not, the Survival 2 proposal would have explained something about bringing USD back to $1. And they're not saying that. So that means that the burning idea, by definition, it's just not supported by the current Terra Luna Lab team, basically. That is what it is. That is what it is. Because if they already did it back in the day and it was successful, right? Because, it continued. But eventually failed to do so, and the price kept depleting and heavily on. This was right now. However, the bearish scenario is slowly giving up, ready to pull the price towards the south. So before they had, they tried to bring it back, but now when they tried, it failed. However, after some voting, the proposal is expected to be tabled May 18, and further, the Terra core will begin the Oracle Treasury, and the markets module, will be removed. So the network launch instructions are made available on May 21st. May 21st is gonna be one crazy day for Terra Luna, that I can tell you. So this whole Terra ecosystem revival plan, guys, we'll see, fam. Network launch. And this, 2 big dates, but the first one is going to be tomorrow for the starting voting, and of course the cut when they're gonna stop the voting on and see what the results were. Aren't we excited for this? What's going on, Mouse W? Welcome. Very exciting here. So it's just insane. We went over the price analysis, the predictions. We know what's happening in the market right now. Not really much going on because it is what it is. We still have some of the bear market here with us. This is probably the worst time to have this type of situations because, it's fearful out there. People don't want to lose more money that they already have. They're holding. And now it's so exciting because in a couple more hours, we're going to start seeing the votes come in for the official proposal. I'm so excited, everybody. I am so excited. Fam, got a lot of people here, and it's time for me to close the poll. I'm going to close the poll in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's close. Boom. So let's see what the results are. Cheers, guys. Well. Fam, here's another demonstration. You can take this, right, to your evidence book. Out of 712 votes, 91% won the burn and only 8 won the fork. Terra Luna Labs developers, if you're watching this, now you got something from the Oscar Ramos channel and the amazing community here. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. That's all I got for you today. I don't want to continue. I don't want to prolong this one. That it already is more than 1 hour. Come on, guys. There's more. Probably Cryptosaurus is already up. So let's go ahead and watch him. I love the guy too. Tired, but excited. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to smash the like button and check all the links down below for your free Bitcoin stock, crypto.com currency, and way more. Love you guys. I'll see you next time. And you're insane. You are insane. Catch you later, guys. Peace. And whatever happens to Terra Luna, I'm gonna still hold it, you know? I'm gonna still hold it, maybe buy, do some day trading, and just chill and enjoy. Because I'm already down, not because I'm losing money, but I'm already down in most of my investments. And well, just might as well make a few bucks. Last couple of updates to all my people that follow me much more closely. I am doing the Stepping app. I'm walking every morning. I'm making some good money with my GST. I have a couple of miners. Tomorrow we have a flash drop with MDNT on their website, so make sure you check it out. And I have another miner that I need to set up for more mining rewards. So just remember to have passive income strategy for everything. This Terra Luna situation is really juicy and everybody's kind of looking at it, but don't forget the steady passive income always wins the game. All right, everybody. Thank you. Love you guys. Appreciate it. Have an amazing rest of the night. Peace.